Hello, 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 hello. Sorry for the wait, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Oh my god, Twig's streaming. Holy shit, it's streaming time. Whoa. How are you guys? I have been productive in ways that I was not supposed to be productive, but I got like hyper focused on a thing today, and so I ended up making like a whole 3D model when I should have been working on animation things. So that's fun. How are you guys? Late Twig, well, not expected at all. I mean, I've been pretty good at, ooh, I'm sorry for the mic noises. I've been pretty good at like showing up at the right time, you know? I've been pretty good at just like, you know, abiding to schedules. Sometimes things get moved around, but for the most part, I've been pretty good. Recently, at least. How are you guys? What have you guys been up to? It looks like we're gonna be doing a zArTSU, so here, let me change the stream title. zArTSU DAN UWU OWO. I am a pushover. I don't know what you mean by that, but I have had a day. I was sitting here and I was like, I think I might want to learn a dance on stream later, because I didn't really have a plan for this stream when I sat out to stream today, and I was setting up, I was like downloading the dance video so we didn't have to lag. I was like preparing everything, and I sit down and I'm like, oh, maybe that's not the best idea, because because like I was working out yesterday doing like a silly little like 30-minute cardio session workout type thing. And at the end of it, I did like a random dance just because, like, you know, they're fun. They're fun little games and they get you moving and stuff. And by the end of it, I was very lightheaded and I was like, oh no, this is not something I've experienced since I like stopped fencing. So that's fun. I think I'm just dehydrated though. I need to drink more water. As much as I tell you guys to drink water, sometimes it is just a reminder for myself to drink water. So I force you guys to drink water with me. Why are you disappointed in yourself though, F? Never be disappointed in yourself. That's illegal. That is illegal and you're stinky for that. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like this week has been pretty restful, but I need to like get into the like spirit of working again. I need to get into the motivation of just like working on things, because that's the problem with me taking breaks. It's not that I don't want to take breaks. It's whenever I do take breaks, I end up continuing to take breaks. I end up kind of lazy. And so, yeah, I got my short posted today. I got some shorts lined up for later. I'm excited. I'm excited for next week. Next week, I'm gonna come in, I'm gonna be refreshed. We're gonna do so much work. I applied for a silly little, like, idol festival thing today. So maybe I might be getting into another concert. Who knows? There's a lot going on in Twig's world. There's so much going on. And I don't know. I gotta figure out. Do you guys ever have the problem where you buy vegetables and you don't use all of the vegetables by the end of the week, and so you have a bunch of vegetables that you need to eat before the end of the week? Because I really overestimated the amount of cabbage that I can eat in a week. I bought a head of cabbage at the beginning of the week, and now I have to figure out how the hell to use it before the end of the week. I have a feeling I might be eating cabbage next week. But it's fine. I like cabbage. I enjoy cabbage. But yeah. I don't know. How have you guys been though? This stream's just gonna be a zArTSU. I'm going to eventually figure out learning dances. But yeah. Yeah. Give me a second. Sorry. I got pinged in something. Sometimes I get like notifications and I'm like, I don't know if this is important. I don't know if I should be checking this on stream or not. But I have a bad habit of like reading things out loud, so I kind of don't want to. Half the time. Soup and fish and broth plus soy sauce. Layer the cabbage and fish and then put them into pot with broth, salt. Eat with rice or don't. I don't know. I tend to like stir fry cabbage, personally. Cabbage is like one of those textural things for me. I don't like it when it gets too mushy, so I try to avoid like boiling it. But I do like a good like fish taco with cabbage. I got like frozen shrimp I can use in like fish tacos. It's, yeah, valid. Yeah, I feel like, I don't know, boiled cabbage is such like an unpleasant texture for me that I'm like, I don't know if I want that. It's been so long since, like, I've just, like, chatted with everyone, though. I feel like I run into this thing where I will do a bunch of, like, themed streams, and then, like, I just never do zArTSUs. Or if I do zArTSUs, they're, like, themed around the subject. I should probably start doing that more, though, because it keeps me kind of on, like, topic. My first crush, who incidentally was my countryside childhood friend, who ignored me during high school, just started talking with me out of the blue, and we're having a meetup. You would say it's good. Ayo? AOF? It is not. I got pushed around and ignored multiple times, and I thought I matured, but I'm a mess. Well, sorry for pooping in. No, I mean, I don't think you're pooping on the moon. Normally, I don't allow for people to vent in my chat, just generally as like a rule of thumb. But I think in this instance, like, you should be fine. It's just a girl. It is just someone, it is just a person, right? Not everyone's gonna, like, treat you well. It's up to you to kind of navigate that and keep yourself safe while also, like, making yourself happy, you know? But I personally like boiled cabbage because I was raised with it. Lol, I guess just my bias. See, I was also raised with boiled cabbage, and for the longest time because of it, I thought I didn't like cabbage at all. Damn, that was an aggressive soup. I'm sorry. The controls on this is like wow 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 wow. Recently, I've been watching back a lot of, like, Cass's old edits of Twig, and they're so entertaining! Cass's editing just, like, throws me off a lot of the time. And so I'm like, oh my god! And then it's also kind of nostalgic because I forget a lot of the things that I do on stream as well. Sometimes I'll, like, see a clip of myself. Either that I've clipped or someone's edited or someone else is clipped. And I will sit down and I'll be like, oh wait, that's not me. But then I'll be like, oh yeah, that is me. And that did happen. And that is something that other people have memory of. And I'm like, oh no. Because you hit that go live button and your brain cells just fucking destroy. They destroy themselves. They just vaporize into thin air. I don't know where they go. I think they go towards being able to talk because, you know, it's hard for me, but, like, at the same time, I'm like, ah! I was raised with noodle soup with cabbage and spicy soy sauce. Spicy soy sauce actually sounds really good. That sounds like it would just be good just, like, on rice. Or just on noodles. Or just, like, on anything. Just, like, a good condiment, you know? I'm, like, a big person on, like, chili oils and things like that. And so if I could, like, get chili oil in soy sauce... Maybe I should start doing that. Maybe I should start putting chili oil in soy sauce. That could be pretty good. Now that I think about it. But the oil would separate. I don't know. Just out soy sauce and chopped chilies and boom, my childhood. I would recommend. Hey, I gotta try it. I grew up eating a lot of nuts with honey. I feel I will throw up if I eat them together. I don't know. Nuts and honey doesn't sound that bad. Especially if you, like, had it on yogurt or something. Fun Twig fact. Twig doesn't usually like eating at her desk, but she ends up doing it, like, begrudgingly. But sometimes Twig forgets to eat, and so, Twig has just a thing of nuts that she keeps on her desk, just so she has, like, the facilities to snack. If she's, like, super engrossed in her work. Yes, I am normally really good at meals. Also, hello, Silver. Hi, welcome. Eat, consume, ingest. Devour. How many synonyms of eating the word eat are you guys gonna come up with? Man. Also, I forgot to say hi to you and Relin and F. Hi, hello, hi. But, yeah, I don't know. Holiday season's coming up. I don't know, has any holiday started already? I don't know. Oh no, they all start around the same time. Oh, that's interesting. I feel like ever since getting out of school with that like super regimented schedule with all of the breaks and stuff, I just like lose track of time in my adult life and I lose track of the seasons. Hanukkah and Christmas start on the same day and it looks like Kwanzaa starts the day after. No, Thanksgiving's already done. But it's almost holiday season. I thought about maybe doing like a Christmas cover series or like a winter cover series this year, but I don't know, it felt weird. Cause I've never really been big on like Christmassy stuff, so like it's not something I would listen to. And I'm not sure. Like I know we'd like joke about like the Kids Bop version of Christmas carols because it makes Zero put in pain, but like I don't know. I put out one Christmassy thing this year. What about trying Christmas desserts from our countries? Oh, do you guys have like specific desserts? This year, normally Twig will do like passing out gifts to her friends and stuff, and normally it'll be like a sweet kind of item. This year we're doing tiramisu, and I'm actually planning on cooking those on stream. But I have to figure things out before that. Yippee! I lose track of time too. Stuff that's only 2 weeks away feels like 3 years in the future. Each week feels so much longer. Oh, for me, each week feels like super short. And I literally have a performance in 2 weeks. Oh shit! Is it like a Nutcracker performance? I know, you and Silver both do ballet, which is kind of cool. I always wanted to be a rat in the Nutcracker. From Brazil, it's gotta be pave? Pave? I don't know how it's pronounced, but I need to look it up. I don't know what it is. Let's see. Ooh! Is it like a cream type of thing? Let's see. It looks good. I'm not even like a sweet type of person, but it looks nice. Oh, it has bananas in it. Interesting. Pave, biggest victim of dad jokes. What are some dad jokes using pave? I conducted and accompanied ballet rehearsals. I have so much respect for them. Ballet is like crazy. Not just band stuff. I quit ballet. Apparently they removed my classes. That's insane! Also, hi Teddy! Hello! I hope you're doing okay. It's super fucking late for you. Why are you awake? Why are you awake, Teddy? Honestly, I shouldn't ask that question to you because, like, you're always awake. But hi, hello. Yeah, I remember band is also, like, super busy in these seasons as well, because normally you have, like, a Christmas concert or, like, a winter concert, and then there's also, like, other outings to be doing, and you're constantly like practicing, so it's like Though, I can't imagine, like, having to practice for band while you live in, like, New York City or, like, Chicago. Can you, like, especially if you're in high school and you don't really have access to, like, 24/7 practice rooms? Like, are you just, like, annoying your neighbors constantly? Like, I mean, I guess it's the same for apartments everywhere. But I don't know. I know for, like, violinists, we used to have practice mutes, but they don't even, like, mute that much. So if your walls are, like, paper thin, you're being perceived. Depends on the instrument. Yeah, I would assume so. Also, like, if you're, like, a vocalist, that's rough. That is rough, bro. Pave sounds like praver, which is to see. But is it to see or to eat? Aha! That's pretty funny. That is very funny. That's very silly, even. You can just use the not resined bow. There are ways! I don't think I ever had a bow that was not resined. I don't think I ever had a bow that was, like, silent, you know? The violin is so loud, man. I don't understand how this piece of wood and glue can make so much noise. It's called friction. And you're forgetting that the strings are metal as well. Honestly, there are so many things that I want to, like, get back into doing or, like, learn how to do, but, like, there's not enough time to do it, you know? This is one of the reasons I love electronic versions of instruments. Headphones, my beloved. Yeah, that sounds so convenient, actually. I feel like the only instrument that's, like, the electronic version that wouldn't really, like, work is, like, electronic drums. I saw a video of like someone's mom who got, like, her kid an electronic drum set because her kid was like, it'll make things quieter, and then she takes a video and she, like, takes her phone and, like, slides to look into this kid's room while they're playing, and it's so fucking loud still. They're, like, banging on them. And I'm like, oh no. The funny thing about the instruments I play is that I'm eternally terrified of their noises. I mildly dislike loud noises and I suffer every day because of it. Why are you in band? I've played electronic drums once badly. It was at least less loud. Yeah, it's less loud. It's just not loud. It's not, like, quiet. Man, I've gotten into, like, HoloLive recently as well. There's one of their talents, one of their JP talents, actually keeps showing up on my, like, For You page / recommended. Because I sit down, I scroll to my YouTube homepage and she shows up. She's like a big ass dancer. Like, she's so good at dancing, and I every time I see it, I'm like, oh, I want to be her. I want to be her. She's, like, so cool, man. And because she's, like, a HoloLive JP talent, she's got that whole studio, so her tracking's, like, super on point. And so I'm like, that'll be me one day. But in order to do that, I gotta practice. So, I don't know. I feel like in the future, we might have, like, Twig dance practice era. Where I just learn silly dances on stream. I got forced into it. Oh no! How did you get forced it? Did your parents be like, you're doing this, and you're like, yes, parental guardian, I will do this. That is so real, Roland. Loud piano scares me sometimes in orchestra was a time. I wasn't bothered by it in orchestra, but I remember there were times where I was playing not with strings, but with like band, with like brass instruments and wood instruments and like electronic instruments, and I suffered because they were right behind me. Or whenever I was in like big ass orchestras and I had like a like lower chair, so it was like closer to percussion, that sucked. Brass, yeah, brass is crazy. Sitting right in front of a brass instrument is not fun. I'm pretty sure I still have hearing damage. The other percussionists scare me. They overpower all the other instruments. I can barely hear the alto saxes. Oh. Hold my beer. Oh no. What is F doing? But yeah, I don't know. I've been toying with the idea of doing more like idol-like content, but I don't really want to be like an idol, but I like doing idol-like things. It's complicated. I don't really like the idol genre of music, but I do like the atmosphere of idol shows and things like that. So it's really complicated, but I'll find what the fuck I want to do about that later. But I want to do my dancey dance, but I get lightheaded, and so I'm like, ooh, I gotta sit down. I sat next to the piccolo. Oh, I'm so sorry. Piccolo is rough. 'Cause it's not just loud, it's like a whistle almost. Like, piccolo is like very rough. Ooh. Why is my mic squeaking like that? My mic arm is... Okay. Anyways, sorry if that was unpleasant to hear. I don't know what that sounded like on you guys' end. That want that but not quite emotion is a tough time. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how familiar you guys are with like idol atmosphere type of stuff, and then also like, how do I explain this? So like, it's also different between idols in Japan versus idols in Korea versus idols in China versus idols overseas in like Australia. And I would even argue it's different between idols who are in like Australia versus Europe versus America, like North America. So it's like all of these different cultures, but also like the same sort of genre of music, and like different places there's different it's complicated. It's so complicated. And then you mix in the fact that I'm digital, and it just nah. I might one day do something like concerts or something like that. I mean, I'm already delving into concerts, but I mean like lives type deal. But I have like a lot of admiration towards like Tenyo Yui and Yumemi and all of my other like idol-y friends who like delve into that culture. Dianco, cause man, shit's crazy over there. But also I kinda like the energy from the crowd. That's what I like from idol stuff. I like Wodas. I like them. I like the silly fan chants. They're so fun. They're so fun. Cause like you'll be at an idol live and like the chants are like infectious. Cause down the rabbit hole hi now. No, I've always liked idols. But like if you're in a live, right? The performer hears the chants and the performer gets hyped. And the more hyped the performer gets, the more hyped the chants get. So like, it's just this like feedback of just like positive energy. And so I'm like, that's the magic of it. But then there's also, you have to deal with like all of the other shit of like booking everything. And arranging all of the events, and I'm already doing events, and so I'm like, I can't run these events. It's crazy. Now the room is intimidating me. Wait, Rollin is trying to intimidate. Wait, huh? Rollin, I just cracked my finger and the noise reverberated around my. How did it have reverb? Okay. Anyways. That's crazy. How high are your ceilings? I've been to an underground idol concert in Japan. The vibes were interesting. Yeah, Chica idols. It's a different vibe there. Chica idols. It depends on the live you go to as well. Different groups, and then like also a lot of the times when you go to a Chica idol live, like it's a kind of like a shared stage situation where it's like multiple groups on the same stage and they each have like a two or three song set. I don't know, it's there's a lot of different subcultures in idols, but I'm like, I don't know, I want to be idol but not idol. You know. I want to be idol without like all of the implications of being idol. Just let me do silly things on stage and let me perform. Which I guess that's exactly what VTubing is, so I'm on the right track. But yeah, no. I still want to make things. Idol adjacent. Yeah! Yeah, like I'll still learn the silly little dances and I'll still learn the silly little songs sometimes. But I don't really want that culture. Virtual idol Twig. Kira kira. No. I would never be like the like super cutesy. That's not me. But I do think I don't know. I don't want the culture, but like I like the energy. I want to harvest that energy somehow. And I like the skills that are put into idling stuff because it's already like skills that I already kind of like foster, I guess. Cause I've been into odote mita stuff for a few years now. I'm old. And then now I'm getting into like utaite mita stuff. So I don't know, you put them together and you kind of get idol, but not idol. Cause idol is like very specific with like the relationship to the fan base, and to be honest with you, I don't want to be like, hi guys, I love you. You know? But yeah, I don't know. I've been seeing like all of the dance videos, and like because of I'm like clicking on the dance videos, idol stuff is coming up on my page, and I'm like, I like that energy, but like which is want to dance and want to sing, right? Yeah. Otote mita is like I tried to dance, and then utate mita is like I tried to sing. Yume no po motte furimuite. Twig-chan, yay, yay. Just like a just start yelling. Just start yelling mixes. Just in the middle of a talking stream. Yeah, Twig! She's on fire, 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 fire. I would die. Yeah, Tiger! But yeah. Oh, did you guys see the Infinity Nikki game? Fadewell actually asked if I was gonna play it. I considered it. It does look really cute, but I'm so scared. I'm so scared that if I'm gonna touch that game, I will end up in the gacha hell again, and I'm not gonna be able to escape fucking Gitchin. What is the question marks? Rutland, what are you confused about? Are you confused about the Jinzo Fire Fiber Wipa? It's just like Fanchance. I saw ads. It looks pretty. It looks so pretty! And the dresses are so pretty! And the fashion is so cute! And the graphics and the thing. No, the game thingy? Yeah, it's Gotcha rabbit hole, thou shalt fall again soon. No. Even if I play it, I won't play it on stream. I won't play it here. I won't make it into content. I don't wanna. I no wanna. Dress up gacha game. Yeah, so it's like a gacha game where like you collect dresses and the dresses give you different powers. It looks like it would fry my computer though, lol. I mean, that's fair. I have a NASA supercomputer, so it's like, yeah. Inescapable gachapon hell. No. I can escape. I have escaped. I just have to continue digging my hole into the ground of 3D stuff, which is a much more fulfilling niche to be in, because then I can like sit down and I can be like, whoa, I'm making shit. I'm making stuff. She's cooking. She's in the kitchen. Funny thing about it, oh no. I'm scared of what you're about to say next. Man. I've been at this for so long. Cook up dances. You're bold of you to assume that I can choreograph. I can learn dances. I cannot make dances. Making dances is different. Me frog blinking at background music because my brain is fried. Do you want me to change it? I can change it. This is the style savvy OST. Here, let me change it to whatever the fuck I called girly pop. Make MMD dances? Do you mean like, record me dancing to a song and then like upload the motion data for people? I mean, I might be able to do that. I feel like because my channel is monetized though, I would get into copyright real quick. I feel like I would run into problems there very fast. I know of 2 composers of the game. That's crazy! Holy shit, F! That's insane! Oh my god, F is like music person then. That's crazy. Why do I have talented chatters? Why are you guys watching me? And you should be out there doing your own shit. Why are you here watching me? I'm glad you have a life though. Lol, me frog blinking just means music was calm enough that I could zone out at. I mean, I could go back. frog blink away, Rollin. Enjoy your frog blinking. I don't have the ability to frog blink with you in this model. If I try to frog blink, this is what happens. You see how I just blink? My eyes are linked. I cannot wink at you. Here's what happens if I wink. It's tragic. It is very tragic. I cannot express my frog blinking mind. Could you imagine like a silly little animation of Twig frog blinking though? That's sad? Yeah, I can't wink at you. What kind of idol am I? You know what? My idol dreams are already over. I can't wink. My eyes are linked. This is a Twig wiki quote if I've ever heard one. Totally doesn't use my friend's models to do weird things. I mean, I saw what you did to Leah. I have to say, I'm not absolved of those crimes either. You should have seen what I did to Zero recently. Oh yeah, for those of you who didn't see Zero's stream, I was watching Zero's stream the other night, and I was like, hee hee, I could be so silly right now, and so I impulsively made a Vroid model, updating the textures on Zero, and then I took that model and then I put it in a maid outfit and I went tee-hee, and then I sent the maid outfit picture to the Discord, and then also I went on to put a normal outfit on him and export it, but then after exporting it I put it into MMT and then made him dance to Love Live song, and then Zero was born. You can trust me with your models, I promise. You can trust me with your V-Run model. Maid Leah totally isn't a thing. Yeah, totally not. When did this happen? When was this? I feel like it was like a couple of nights ago. Yeah. It was like one night, just randomly. I come up with some antics off stream. When I have time on my hands, the Discord gets some silly little treats. And also members only content. Cause a lot of the times those like if it's a video it'll go up for like members only. When you have the power. Yeah, but I don't abuse my power a lot. Hi, just saying hi. You go back to Daishima's chat, Kyra. No. Hi. How are you, Kyra? I hope Daishima's stream is going well. They do a little trolling. I do. I don't know. I feel like my most recent members video was a pretty big masterpiece. And I will have to say, I didn't put any processing on any of those vocals. Though that's just like raw, unadulterated Twig with a little bit of compression. Your friend's actions are held hostage by your impulsive whims. See, I'm a force for good here. I don't blackmail my friends with maid outfits and silly little dances. I just do the hee-hee once. Maybe I do the hee-hee once, and then most of the time I'm just like, okay, here's your model, enjoy. Hee-hee. Just so you know, Twig is the most handsome VTuber I follow. Thank you, I'm very handsome. I'm very handsome indeed. Yes. Yes. Also, almost no audio adjustment is wild. What do you mean? Did you think it doesn't sound tuned? I'm out of tune in some of it. Hey Twig, hello Jed. Looks away sweating. Yeah. I don't blackmail my friends. That being said, after V-Parade, when the bloopers come out, it's gonna be great. Oh yeah, Aramis. Aramis sent me some like silly little audio. Can I share this with you guys? This isn't even like spoilers. This is just like Twig noises. So I had to record something for Aramis, and Aramis was comping my recordings, and he got this audio bite of me. What? And it's just so organic. What? And then after that one, Aramis also sent me this. Yeah. And so these are sound effects soon to be used on the Twigtopian channel once I can find uses for them because they're so good. I don't know, man. I should be a voice actor. Wait, was that the clip? I just thought it was Twigs just saying what? Yeah, no, this is the clip. What? What? Wow. Now, Mia, you should move aside because I'm taking your job. That's all I'm saying. Like, make a exclamation point what command with a 25% chance. Do you guys actually want that? Because I can make that right now. Actually, no. I don't think I could because I have to like convert file formats and stuff like that, but I can do that off stream if you guys really want a what command. But you're gonna make me do it in a 25% chance? That's crazy. That's insane. Yes, yes, yes! Why would you want a what command? Exclamation point what, and it just plays this. What? What would you use that for? Damn, you want to take over me in 18 Okay. I never said that. I never fucking said that now, Mia. I'm not converting to a degenerate with, like you. Game over. I don't want to ruin Twig audio with what? What about the... Yeah! Yeah! Trust me, we'll find a time where it works. I could just, like, add random sounds. But, I don't know. I don't want there to be too many commands as well. I don't want there to be too many commands, and I'm already, like, trying to figure... Should I reveal Twig's plans for commands? Okay. First one, check-in command. I need to figure out how the fuck to do this on YouTube. There's an easier way to do it on Twitch. But I want to do like a silly little check-in where it's like, hey, I'm in the stream, and then like lurkers can use it and it'll like pop up on the screen. I want that to work. I want to do TTS, more than just how we have it right now with the members stuff. I also want to add it to supers. And stickers, super chat / throne sound update. We can do that. I'll add that to the list. Sound update. Throne. Super chat. Because it's almost been like a whole year since we last updated those. So that could work. I want to do a freeze frame command because I feel like that would be silly. I want to do a whole stream basically where you guys control things That I won't reveal exactly what you'll be able to control in that, but I want to do a whole stream like that. I want to let you guys like have like a pointing arrow thing that you can move around. For like, hey chat, what are you, like, if you point out something and I'm like, what do you mean? And then I give you guys access to that. Yeah. I want to have silly little animations for what we do already have. I want to have commands for like making me wide. I want to have like camera commands. There's a lot of stuff. If freeze frame, can we get slightly muted audio and blue tint with cracks to make it look like Twig frozen ice? I could make an alternate with that. Okay, ice Twig. Ice Twig. Okay. Yeah. There's a lot of that. Twiggle command. Twiggle? What is Twiggle? Am I forgetting one of my own inside jokes? That's a wiki quote! Am I forgetting one of my own inside jokes? Oh god. Twig Pringle. Oh! I don't know if I would be able to do that. I could try, but I'm not like 100% sure that it's doable with the way that I'll be doing commands, unfortunately. If I can do it, then it will be in a different form to how Twig Pringle works currently. Could frozen Twig be considered a popsicle? I mean, I guess it could, but I don't know why you would want a Twig popsicle. Only popsicle if ice flavored. I mean, if I'm frozen in the ice, I would assume that it is me flavored. I would assume that I am the flavor of the popsicle. Gotta go, see y'all later. Goodbye, Cass. I hope you have a good night. Good night, good night, good night. Transparent, a Pringle can over the model. Now, I don't want to get, like, sued or anything. Let me see if I can actually get, Twingle to be a thing. Okay, okay, okay. Move this, and then... Yeah! There she is! Here. Just for you guys, since it's been a while, you know. This is what you missed on this channel, right? Why does it make my face look like that? What about the reappearance of Cool Ranch Dorito? I feel like you guys know my content better than I do because I'm not remembering this joke. Oh no. Oh no, we have too many inside jokes. It's been too many years. It's kind of interesting how this works though. Wow, 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 wow. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm coming for your phalanges. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't worry, it was a while ago. I knew you wouldn't get it. Man. What is memory loss? Twig versions of Pringles, but wearing it like a kigurumi. I don't know what that is. I don't know what a kigurumi is. But I am assuming it is something degenerate. Because it is Naomiya that's saying it. And I should never trust Naomiya. Never in my life should I trust that man! Why did that sound so pretentious? Nah, I meant it in a non-pretentious way. No, you're fine. Don't worry about it. Dang! Man. I feel like I haven't been getting enough sleep, but also I've been getting... Bro, I've been having the weirdest fucking dreams. My nightmares have been coming back. And so, like, I end up with the weirdest fucking dreams. And then I'll, like, come out of a nightmare and I'll be like, that was a lame-ass nightmare comparatively to, like, the other nightmares that I've had that have made me, like, shit my pants. And then I'll start roasting my fucking nightmares when I wake up. I'll, like, wake up from a nightmare, not pissed because I had a nightmare, but pissed because I had a nightmare and the nightmare was lame. And I was like... And I was like, so you're gonna give me a nightmare and it's not even gonna be a good one, it's just gonna be a shitty nightmare? That's crazy. I'm gonna mod one of your songs onto an in-game emote. Oh, do you mean with silly forbidden magics? I don't know, I don't know which song you're gonna use, but have fun. Have fun. I don't know if it would show up on Moon, but that's like a crazy way to like plug one of my covers. Wizard shit, yeah. You're delving into dark magics, I see. Okay, yes. It does? That's insane. Why would you use one of my covers for it? Well, enjoy yourself. I never saw this conversation. This conversation never happened. Man. Tonight, though, I had scrimps. Damn, that call out on me hits me in my non-existent feelings of shame. I mean, hey, there's nothing shameful about getting your bag from moaning into the mic repeatedly, you know? Side note, why are so many of my VTuber friends VAs? Why are so many of them VAs? I feel like, I don't know, I'm not a VA. I'm not even in that community. I just keep getting along with VTubers who are VAs. What the fuck? Damn context? No, I give no context. That's just who you are to my chat. You're the mic moaning audio man. That is just who you are, and that is your identity now. But yeah, live shrimp in tomato soup. Live shrimp? Rollin, you're crazy. You're putting live shrimp in soup? Like shell and head and shit and all? That's crazy. In tomato soup. Makes me out like I moan into the mic every time I speak. You do. What are you talking about? Like, I've never heard Now Mia not moan into the mic, which is crazy. You're ignoring my correction. Yeah, because the thought of just like boiling a live shrimp in tomato soup is just too funny to me. But yes, you love shrimp and tomatoes. Shrimp with tomato is not a combination that I've thought of before, to be honest with you. Oh my god, you guys also missed it. I was like tuning into Gumi's stream. If anyone has a spare $80, which I know that is a lot to ask for, but there is this like silly redeem on Gumi's throne. Gumi's throne is not like my throne. My throne is very controlled because I don't like when people spend money on me, but I will always encourage people to spend money on my friends. Gumi's throne has a live lobster on it for a joke, and I discovered it last night, and I was like, it would be so funny. It would be so incredibly funny to send Gumi a 2-pound lobster. When I saw it, I lost my shit. I was like, why? Why do you have a 2-pound lobster on your throat? What the fuck is that? So yeah, this is my campaign to get someone to send Gumi a lobster. That poor creature. I don't know if it's actually live. I know it's edible. I know it's fresh and edible, and it's 2 pounds, and it's $80. Also, hello, Mail. How are you? How is your night going? Or day? I don't know. But yeah, like, sometimes I'll like peek on people's thrones because I'm so curious. I feel like a lot of people just like put a bunch of random stuff on there and then forget about it. And since I don't put like gifts on my throne, I put like stream stuff. I put crowdfunding things for like stream stuff. And I only ever put 2 listings up at once unless there's like a cover that someone like requested me put on the throne to be crowdfunded. Like Fadewell actually got a cover funded on the throne, so like yippee. But just zoning out to Twig ranting about $80 of lobster is great. I mean, hey! But, yeah, I like looking at people's throne because you never know. You never know. Your friend, as a content creator, my friend has an $80 2-pound lobster on her throne. I don't know what to say about it. Oh, new science study confirmed crabs do in fact feel the pain of being boiled alive. Well, that's horrifying. A client didn't show up, so I drove an hour each way for no reason. Oh no! Ah! Well, I hope you enjoy your newfound time, I guess. If I could, I would send you gas money to reimburse you. I feel bad. That's insane, man. But yeah, 07s. 07s for real. I don't know. I feel like I could become like a fine voice actor. I don't think I would be particularly good at it. Because here's the thing, I can do one voice, and that voice is the voice that you hear. Hello, Twig, I have curry. I'm stealing it. I'm stealing your curry rice. Okay, I know I was talking about voice acting, but side note, Twig goes on a tangent time. Yippee. So it's like winter, right? And so it's like soup season. It's soup and warm drink season. And I love curry. And I love Japanese curry. And I've been making Japanese curry all the time. It's so good. Ever since I saw like there's this Netflix exclusive like reality show where like it's a bunch of like Japanese 40, 50, and 60-year-olds who are divorced or unmarried, living together in this like dilapidated old home that they're trying to renovate together, while also it's like a love premise where they're like trying to find like a husband or wife, and they only have like 500 yen per person for 3 meals a day, which in American dollars, I don't know how to equate that because the conversion is fucked. I'm just gonna say like $3 per day per person, and they make Japanese curry a lot because they have like a veggie garden that they can just shove vegetables into, and like every time I see it I'm like, it's time to have curry, and then I make curry. Now I want curry, but it's so hot here. It's about 3 USD. I'm so good at this. I'm so good at converting dollars. I don't know why it said if. Hello, autocorrect. Japanese curry with small potatoes and a boatload of onion plus meat or fish or tofu is yum. Yeah! So, I really like... This might sound a little bit weird, but I like to put American, like, orange sweet potatoes in Japanese curry. It works really well, and like it's spiced, but also the sweet potatoes are like starchy and kind of sweet. I also prefer sweet potatoes in Japanese curry over like regular potatoes, which I know is kind of crazy, but I feel like it's just better. It's just simply better. School food ain't got nothing on Japanese. Could you imagine if like American schools served Japanese curry? Because it's like not even that hard to cook, right? You can just throw a bunch of shit in it, especially shit that's like about to expire as well. So like, it's so practical for just like schools. Yo, when I was in Japan, one hotel I stayed at served curry for breakfast and dinner, and we stayed 3 days and I ate curry for each of those meals every day. Yeah, sweet potatoes are the best, not crazy at all. Yeah! I don't know, I'm not usually a person that keeps, sweet potatoes on hand. I don't normally keep potatoes in general on hand, but in the fall, sweet potato season is like real for me. I don't know if any other Americans are in chat feeling this, but like, sweet potato season, hell yeah! It runs through my fucking American blood! I attended college in Japan and you could just buy katsu curry from the cafeteria. Yeah! It's like a super convenient, but also like super like scalable meal as well. It's really convenient. My household likes to put cheese in it. Ooh, I might have to try that. I'm not a big cheese fan though. Sometimes I just don't want cheese, you know? In fact, most of the time I operate living without cheese. You want to know what I ate for school lunch? Bread and egg. Not a fried egg. Processed, unseasoned, bland egg. Depressing. Oh no. Someone I know puts apple on curry. Well, I use Vermont curry, which is similar to golden curry, but there's like apple essence in it. So I get that. I get the apple in Japanese curry because it's nice actually. When I make my own like curry roux, I actually put apple in it. When I was in Japan, I decided to order the American breakfast without knowing it was what it was. Turns out it was pasta and French fries. I shouldn't be shocked, but like, to be fair, I would love to have fries and pasta for breakfast. I mean, to be fair, for the past week, I have been having pasta for breakfast. So, but that's just like a meal prep thing. American food in Japan is always a fun adventure. I had this American restaurant down the street and they served steak on a bed of rice, but it was great steak. Like actual steak or like Hamburg steak. Either way, like, slay. Their creations of American food were interesting. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of like Japanese dishes too that are like quote unquote American food. I mean, it's kind of like American Chinese food. You know? Like, American Chinese food is not Chinese food. So like, you know, actual steak, which is why it was so valuable to me, it cost around 1,100 yen. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. That's like less than a burger, you know? That's crazy. One of the best burgers I had in Japan was Moss Burger. Genuinely best cheddar cheese I've ever had from a burger joint. No American Chinese. I'm hurting now. No. I gotta make like orange tofu on stream one day just to like hurt now, you know? Moss Burger is a must-try if one visits Japan. The problem with me, someone like me visiting Japan, is I have like a lot of dietary restrictions, and a lot of my diet right now is like vegetables, which if you're visiting Japan, you're not getting vegetables every day. I mean, you kind of are, but like not the amount that I would normally eat, so like, what the F? I gotta do it. I gotta torture now, with American Chinese food. This is what we have to do, you know? Actually, no, now, you know what? Go back in my VODs, find the VOD where I'm cooking with Mountain Dew. I make a play on American Chinese food in that video. Granted, I diet green, and that's not authentic to American Chinese food. Most American Chinese food is not green. So... But I do a play on orange chicken with shrimp and Mountain Dew in that VOD. Interestingly, I had Chinese food in Japan, and according to Chinese students on exchange, it was, well, China is so big, its food is super varied, but they said the place did a good job. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to pin down Chinese food to one thing, because there's so many different regions of Chinese food. Like, there's actually a YouTube video that recently came out by one of the channels that I follow for like recipes and stuff. It's called, I think, Chinese Cooking Demystified or something. And they do a whole breakdown on the different regions of like food cultures in China. And it's crazy. I would argue that they have more food cultures than probably America and maybe Europe. Maybe. Though I'm not too well versed on European food culture, so don't come for me, Europe. But most American Chinese food is not green. Yeah, I can say that as like a pure fact. Most American Chinese food is not green. The channels I watch for recipes are Adam Ragusia and Binging with Babbitt. Adam Ragusia is like my idol. I used to watch a lot of Joshua Weissman, but I've been kind of like annoyed at his content recently. So Joshua Weissman used to post a lot more like basics and stuff. He used to post a lot more like technical things, but now he does a lot more like gimmicky stuff, and it just doesn't attract me as much because I'm here to learn. I'm not here to like see you taste test like all of the different fast food chicken sandwiches in America. Like, that is not what I'm here. I'd cook. Man, that sounds so annoying, especially with the North and South being so different, and even with, yeah, like, bro, I judge all you Westerners. Hey, now, you've never been to America, so you can't judge us. You've never tried it, you can't judge us. It's like a fucking Japanese people judging American sushi when Americans are like fully aware that that is not like Japanese sushi, but it is still a good culinary thing. It is still delicious. Also, it was my birthday last week. Oh, happy late birthday, John. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear John. Happy birthday to you. Only cooking channel I watch is Testing History, even though he's admitted he's a more of a history channel than a cooking channel. I mean, I feel like learning the history of food is also, like, kind of interesting, and sometimes really important. We all love food, it's the one thing that unites the world. Every human enjoys food! Yeah! Oh my god, people who drink Soylent. You know, I was at Walmart one day and I saw Soylent and I was like, I kind of want to try it. I kind of want to try it just to know, you know? It's like the people who drink like meal replacement shakes and stuff like that, which that's practically what Soylent is, but Soylent is like meant to be a little bit more long-term than a single meal replacement thing. Soylent is a drink that gives you all of your nutritional like needs at once, basically. So you can just drink it. Food is polished. It is indeed. Lazy pot noodles is for the meme? I don't know what that is. But yeah, Soylent is like one of those things that a lot of the like rise and grind, productivity, eating is fuel thing. Yeah. And apparently it's like super gross. But I like sitting down and having a meal. It's one of the like few pleasantries I allow myself when I'm like in a rough place, and it's also something that like brings me comfort, which has gotten me in trouble previously because I sought comfort through it when I was like anxious and stuff. But like, I don't know, I feel like food is so important to me that I could never be the type of person that just doesn't eat and just drinks Soylent. I did remember an episode of MasterChef UK sparked an alliance between 3 rival countries. That's crazy. I worked in a call center and my mentor drank Soylent. He was a strange person. Yeah, I feel like you would have to be a very strange person to drink Soylent on a like regular basis as your meal plan. But he thrived there while I burned out. I mean, he drinks Soylent. Yeah, do you think that the person drinking Soylent is going to be unfulfilled at a call job? You drink the same disgusting slop every day. Of course you're fine with a call job. Lazy Pot Noodles is a food channel of a guy cooking on a bed with a lazy pot. Oh, I think I've seen that. Like, is it the person who's like, I cooked steak in my college dorm? Or I cooked an $80 2-pound lobster in my college dorm. Man, I want to do another cooking show with Leah though. I still need to do the thing where Leah teaches me how to cook. But we've both been so busy. And I also want to do like I know Leah does voice acting boot camp. I don't know if I would stream it here because I'm never giving you guys ASMR. At least on this channel, it's never happening. But I don't know, I feel like voice acting could really help just like in reading scripts and videos and stuff. Being able to do like more voices would make things more engaging. So I kind of want to go through Leah's voice acting boot camp type thing. 80-pound lobster is the new Mountain Dew. $80 2-pound lobster. Do not make it an 80-pound lobster. In hindsight, when I cooked chicken in my dorm, I provided smoke detection. I proved. How many times did I read that word wrong? I proved the smoke detectors weren't working because the smoke from my cooking should have set them off, but nothing happened. Are you guys bad at cooking? Do you guys? I cook as a hobby. Same actually, John. I really enjoy cooking. You can do a mean Toad voice. I mean, kinda. I haven't done it in a while. That's the thing. My cat is sleeping next to me for a while now. I'm in heaven. She purrs. I want a purring cat next to me. Normally, Fiona will actually sit, which Fiona is my cat. She's very old. Fiona will normally sit on my bed while I'm working, and if I'm not like letting her into my room, she sits outside of my room until I let her in, and then she sits back down on my bed. Provided wrong buzzer, I provided wrong buzzer. I was going through it, okay? I think my cooking is meh, but I like doing it. I feel like my cooking is actually pretty good. I've had a few people like come to me and be like, Twig, one day you'll open a restaurant. And I'm like, no, absolutely not. Do you think I enjoy waking up at 6 in the morning and staying up until like 12 at night? No. You also don't sit down at that job, and you also have a bunch of workplace hazards, and you also have a bunch of stress, and there's also time constraints. I feel like a lot of people, like, who aren't into cooking don't realize just how much work goes into being in a restaurant. Restaurant life is crazy, man! My cooking for myself is terrible garbage because I don't deserve the best, but for others I actually try and make good food. That's crazy. I think the best recipes I made were carnitas, tacos, and chicken sandwiches. Carnitas are like technical, right? Or am I mistaken? You also don't get holidays. Yeah, you don't get holidays like ever. Bro, my room is not insulated at all. How am I shivering inside an apartment under a blanket? Oh my god, wait. Oh, that's horrible. Oh no. Man, when Beetle came over, Beetle was like super cold because it was like cold outside. And he came in and I was like, you know we have a heater, right? That you can like sit in front of? And he was like, huh? He didn't realize that one of the things that I had in my living room wasn't decorative and it was actually a heater, and so he discovered that it was a heater and then he just laid in front of it like a cat drinking hot chocolate, and I was like, ah yes, my job here as a friend is done. Also, hello Daishima! Welcome magical tea friends! Welcome, my name is Twig Vtuber and we're just having a silly little zArTSU. You went from one zArTSU to another zArTSU where we're talking about food and £2 $80 lobsters that my friends have on their throne, and we're talking a lot of stuff actually. Also, I didn't really know what to do for sauce, so I just put chipotle seasoning on the meat. You know, chipotle seasoning slaps though. I don't know what you want from me. I had a pressure cooker, so it was just a lot of waiting for pork chilling. Yeah, pressure cooker would make things a lot easier, I think. Chipotle seasoning and sriracha mayo. Sounds like it slaps. I don't eat meat, but like, sounds like it slaps. Honestly, one of these days, I kind of want to find like a copycat recipe for Chipotle's sofritas, I think is what they're called. It's like their tofu option because it's actually really well marinated. And I feel like I could put it on so many things. But yes, hello Daishima people, how are you? What were you talking about? I was in there for like a split second, a small second. A little portion of a second. Perhaps not a whole second, but I was in there for a small section of a second. Sofritas are so good. Hello, EXE! Despite my lack of cooking skill, I did once have a 3 Michelin star chef tell me my bagels were the best he's at. Meal, don't tell me after that you've had that you don't have good cooking skills. Mail, you are literally the bread provider, okay? Like, every time I see something Mail that something that male has made, right? Something bread related or cooking related that male has created. I'm like, man, I wish I could eat that. I'm stealing that through the screen. Bread making as a hobby is actually kind of crazy though. It seems so relaxing. It seems like people who play with slime, but you're playing with slime and it's productive. Almost. You know what I mean. Sorry. My tone of voice like reminded to me like little like, you know how people will have like feral audios on TikTok? I don't know how to, like little goblin noises. I have bad cooking skills and good baking skills. Baking equals chemistry. You see, I have a bad baking skills and good cooking skills. So I was actually talking to Aramis about this because like I said, this year I'm doing tiramisus for all my friends. And I'm like thinking about like shipping off tiramisus to some of my VTuber friends if I can like have the money to do it. But tiramisu is like one of the few things that I can actually make because it's my mom's favorite dessert. And so I make tiramisu from scratch every year for my mom's birthday. And I think I've perfected it, but it's like the only thing I can make. And so I'll make like a perfect tiramisu. And then I will turn around and try to make cookies. And then the cookies end up like scones. Or the cookies end up too flat. And I'm like, what the fuck have I done to cookies that have created these monstrosities? Oh, I found a giant gallon jar of homemade pickled banana peppers at the butcher's. Grabbed that baby, only $3. Ayo. And they're pickles, so like they last forever. Technically, not really, but also technically, but also not really. please be safe with your food. Oh my god, hi! Hello, Naka! Hello! How are you, Naka? It's been so long. How are you? I miss you. I miss Eclipse. Eclipse is so silly. I need to spend more time in the PI Discord. I've just been busy. I can cook Chinese, Japanese cuisine, and bake simple stuff. You see? Yeah. I don't know. I feel like my skills like range, but that's just because I've been doing stuff for like a while. I'm good. I'm re-emerging from the void. I'm so proud of you for that. I am so proud of you for that. Aramis is a wonderfully musically talented rhino. Yeah, did you guys see that Aramis actually did the music video for, I think, Production Kawaii's like last cover before they split up? I think I have to like fact check this, but I'm pretty sure that is something that happened and I was like, holy shit. Holy shit. Give me a second. I'm not completely sure now. Oh yeah! Oh yeah, he did! Okay, yeah. He did the music video for Production Kawaii. Like their farewell cover. It's crazy. Huh? How am I missing these things? I don't know. Oh yeah, Production Kawaii is shutting down. Yeah, there's a lot of like agency closures right now, and it's kind of sad. Re-emerging from the void is good. Do I drive home and pull a gumi or leave? Leave mail! In fact, I'm timing you out. I will time you out for 10 minutes. Go drive. Drive home. Do not type. We don't enjoy Gumi's antics here. In fact, we encourage the opposite of it. Gumi just doesn't know how to be a safe driver, apparently. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like... okay. Okay. VTuber agencies, right? A lot of them, most of them, 99% of VTuber agencies, especially when they're small, are not profitable, and they will never be profitable. It's only, like, VTubing has blown up, and this is like, what, the 4th year for most people, and maybe like the 3rd year for most agencies. It was only a matter of time, really, with a lot of these small agencies. Unfortunately, you can't just keep something that isn't profitable going. You know? Gumi only gets away with it with no long-term punishment because she's Twig's wife. It's not favoritism if she's Gumi gets away with it because she's my wife, unfortunately. The disillusion of I did say that correctly. The disillusion of PK is comparable in historical importance to the no. But I feel like for most VTubers, being indie as well is a lot more freeing than they think. A lot of people get into VTubing. Okay. Twig rants about VTubing again. Yippee! Hi now. Anyways, Twig rants about VTubing. Let's talk about it. I feel like a lot of VTubers started as VTubers to get into agencies, so they didn't really know what it was like to be like a successful indie VTuber, and so they get into VTubing agencies and they like accept all of the things about the agency, and they don't know what it's like outside of the agency, so they're either scared to leave or they're like super attached to the agency. So when an agency dissolves as well, I feel bad for some of the production kawaii talents, because I think there's one girl in there who like didn't really stream before she was in production kawaii as well, and that's super scary, like jumping from an agency environment where you have like a whole team behind you into like individual stuff, but also no perms. No perms. You don't have to split 50-50 with everything. There's a bunch of upsides to not being an agency, and also management. It depends on your managers, but like, yeah, I don't know. I'm happy for a lot of VTubers who are coming out of agencies and becoming something on their own. I feel like it was a long time coming, honestly, especially with a lot of the smaller ones. A lot of the smaller agencies dissolving just kind of makes sense financially, because you can't, VTubing's expensive, and if you have like 6 talents per wave and you have like 3 waves because you debuted a wave each year to kind of keep the hype of the agency up, like, that's not financially feasible for most small businesses. So, like, it is sad, and for a lot of the people, it's not gonna be the same, but at the same time, like, I feel like in the long run, it's better. Just in general, you know? But that's just Twig's opinion. Agency VTuber, management please approve. Indie VTuber TOS, don't ban me. Yeah, I mean, I feel like, I don't know. Even though I'm an indie, I still place kind of restrictions on myself, but that's just because I want to be portrayed in a certain way. I want to be seen in a certain way, and I want to cultivate a certain audience. I'm targeting a very specific type of person who interacts with me a specific type of way, which changes how I kind of interact with the platform. It doesn't mean I'm like putting on a character or anything, but it does filter me quite a bit. But I do know indies who do kind of operate with that understanding of like, TOS, please don't ban me. I wonder if Twig remembers when I made her crack up because she was talking about rigging 3D models, and I heard her say she kept getting the rigging balls stuck in her hair, and I was, oh! Yeah, I do remember that! Yeah, because I was trying to explain how VTuber hair works, and I kept using the word balls to just to explain the like controllers of the mesh controllers because they're little circles. That's a very unfortunate like image until you have the unhinged ones like Leah and me. I would argue that you skirt TOS more than Leah does. Oh my goodness, this means Twig likes me and I was trapped here, baited into Twigtopia. Hey, I mean, if I didn't like my chatters, you wouldn't be able to still chat. I very severely vibe check my chat. And I'm not afraid to like say, hey, that joke wasn't funny. Be better. Good thing I'm not monetized. Well, yeah. Oh wow, Twig likes us. I feel like that's kind of important for streaming though, because, okay, think about it. I stream, right? 3 times a week. 1 to 2 hours a stream. Okay? And then I upload those streams in the form of shorts, so I have to spend more time clipping those shorts. Do you think if I did not like my chat, that would be a pleasant experience? I feel like this is something a lot of VTubers fall into though, cause I feel like when you're small, you're scared to really like do anything to suppress your chat. I never had that obviously because I've always been like, hee hee, get bonked. But I feel like if you don't vibe check your chat, because here's the thing, right? Chat reflects the streamer is real to an extent, because even if your chat doesn't reflect like how you really think or how you interact, it does reflect what you let slide. And if you let certain things slide, it means that other people are not gonna want to engage with your chat, you know? So it just, yeah. Not because the strawberry person subscribed to me and now I'm kind of scared. I don't know, man. You know, ironically, the funnier Twig is, the more she has to work later, so if she was boring, she could be lazy. I mean, arguably, you could argue that this stream is boring because I'm just chatting with- boring is in the eye of the beholder. You know, brain rot streamer equals chat rot. I don't know what chat rot is. Is that like a new term or did you come up with that? Yeah, chat reflects the streamer goals. I am Miss Vibe Checker when I moderate. I do a lot of the vibe checking myself, cause I know that Fadewill and Zero are pretty passive. They don't like to overstep. They're pretty good about moderating things that I've been like vocal about not wanting to see previously, which I'm really thankful for. But I do think vibe checks are important. They are indeed important. And the way you handle things is also important. But yeah. Just streamer things. Most of you will never have to deal with any of this. Unless you decide to become a streamer. I'm an influencer. No. Ugh. I hate that word. I hate that word. Why are you an influencer? What do you influence? I don't know. In most of the cases, people who are like, I'm an influencer, it just means they're like a big ass ad. I I'm an influencer. I influence people to buy things off of the TikTok shop. Twig, it's 12:30. Why I don't have EP? Have you drank enough water today, F? That could influence it. It could influence it. I recently got the go-ahead from the streamer I mod to vibe check people, so I'm not scared of being trigger happy anymore. Yeah, that's fair. And I feel like as long as it's not like permabans, it's okay. Whenever Twig talks with a higher tone pitch, I get scared because Twig usually uses that tone to announce they're gonna end stream. What pitch? I am not familiar with this pitch. Is it the like ha ba 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 ba? Like I na 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 na? Is it that one? I gotta keep you on your edge of your seat. The edge of your seat. No? What do I do when I end stream? What is this? Huh? Huh? Did you drink? I drank their 0.75 liter wine bottles. F, drink some water. You use transition words with a higher pitched tone falling down and then say you're gonna find someone to raid and then stream it. Like, anyways. I gotta start like changing my behavior. My fucking pronunciation's weird. I gotta change my behavior. I gotta just start being like, anyways, no, don't start it with that. Just be like, balls. Anyways, bye. And then just raid. Just like set up the raid really quickly. Anyways, here's my collection of shiny rocks. And then I just leave. Hey, did you know that caterpillars have like 16 legs? Okay, bye. That's not even right. I don't know enough facts to end out like that. Like F in the character for user F in chat. Yeah. I call them F. Should I call them chat? I feel like calling them chat would be way more confusing than calling them F. They're just like a shadowy man made of like vapors. A shadowy figure made of vapors and vaguely in the shape of an F, but also like with like legs. Watch your transitions between convo to announcing to end stream. The tone exists, I swear. I feel like someone could like edit those together in a like anyways compilation. That is the problem with me existing so much on the internet. I'm sure Daishima also has the same thing. Your patterns get recognized real quick. Twig patterns of like speaking and just like habits get recognized. Gumi, you better not be driving. Anyways, if you want to buy her the lobster, yes, I was talking about that, Gumi. If you want to buy her the lobster, here, let me get the Gumi's throne real quick. If anyone wants to buy a $80 lobster, you see how happy she is? She needs a lobster so that she'll never go hungry. Never. I don't do it on purpose. I mean, that's fair, but also, like, you spend a lot of time watching me, so it's understandable. You think it takes 10 minutes to get home? How cute. I have not left yet. I mean, I timed you out for 10 minutes because I didn't know if it took 30 minutes, and I knew that 10 minutes was enough time to get you focused, basically. 10 minutes is enough time to get you out of the habit of texting. But yeah. Buy Gumi a lobster. That would be so cool, right? Kyber can usually tell when I'm looking for people to raid. I try to do it without being too obvious or people will leave. I mean, I feel like a lot of people here, I get like 2 or 3 people that drop off, maybe, if I see it. Because I normally will see it, unfortunately. But the majority of Twigtopians are like, yeah, I'll stay for the raid. No, that's a bit, no. No, you gotta order the lobster for Gumi. Dai just gets burr brain. I feel like that's doing anything off screen though. Like if I were to just like sit and like read things, like a notification that comes in, if I was to get like a Discord notification and I need to read it, like I would do the same thing that Daishima does when he's looking for someone to raid. Can I drop off? Yeah, you can stop watching anytime. You want to get bonked? Okay, here, let me bonk you for... I'll bonk you for 5 minutes. I'm surprised there's no 15-minute option. I enjoy twigging them respectfully. See, a lot of people enjoy my raid message, so they'll twig people. And also, like, people will leave anyway when you end stream. So what's the purpose of like trying to raid someone without getting people to get? Twitch drops off far harder than YouTube when you try to raid. Does it? That's insane. I've only streamed like maybe once on Twitch. So I don't know the Twitch culture, because honestly I don't really like it. Twitch should stay since you get points for staying for the raid. Do they? I don't know. But people are silly. Yeah, people just want to watch creators that they already know. That's the like thing that it boils down to, basically. For most people, it's really hard to grow because like, and really hard for people to stay because they don't want to invest a whole bunch of time watching like a whole stream for a creator that they don't know and they don't care about. My favorite thing is making the raid message for Dai. Ooh, you do that? That's crazy. The purpose is Twitch shows the number count when you raid. Oh. I see. I announce when I'm looking for someone to raid because I can't not- Wait, that sounds so toxic though! Sorry, I'm just like processing what that means for like networking stuff. Like, why would they do that? I mean, I guess it would make sense for like the person who's getting raided, but that at the same time, like, that's so not necessary. Of like, Daishima's raiding you with 20 people. Like, and then the other person can just like judge you based off of the number? What the hell? Twitch is a place. Twitch is such a place. YouTube does a pretty good job about like, if you don't want to be recognized as a subscriber or as a lurker, you will never be recognized as a subscriber or as a lurker. Like the streamer can't even see you lurking if you lurk on YouTube. They will only know you're lurking if you send a single chat message. I thought you were saying I was toxic for- No, I got sidetracked, I'm sorry. There are a ton of quality people, my Twitch Oshis, that are thankful even if a single person is in the raid. I could never follow a toxic person. Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's good, but also like Twitch kind of enables that kind of energy, right? With that, because most normal people wouldn't care. But you're always gonna have those people who are like super focused on numbers. And I don't know. I like YouTube so much better. It doesn't say the raid number. I just wish YouTube raid alerts worked better. I don't even know how to get YouTube raid alert integrations into my stream. I don't think the YouTube API supports that even. I know YouTube API supports like chat polls, but I haven't found a bot that does it, and I don't want to go through the whole like coding and appeals and approval process with YouTube where you have to go back and forth to get like a license to use their API, and then also like you have to like go back and forth to get your code appealed so that they can make sure you're not like a bot that's spamming. YouTube API doesn't have the raid, you have to scrape the chat, and that isn't even consistent. Yeah. God. I like number go up, but it's okay if no number lowers or stays the same. Number is number. Number is number. I feel like too many people in this space tie their self-worth to their numbers, unfortunately. I wish YouTube kept track of who rated you at the end in the dashboard like Twitch so I can thank them all. That would be really nice because sometimes I want to go to someone's channel that rated me and check them out, but like it's super hard to do that in the moment, and then like you have to like go and find that point in chat later. It makes it kind of harder for networking, but I understand why they do it because YouTube is like super cautious about bots and stuff like that. Yeah, I have to like check with my mods who rated me. Man! Imagine being Daishima and having like a super organized mod team. That's crazy. I don't even ask my mods to do shit. I have to like, if I want my mods to be in a specific stream to execute something, I will have to like give them like 3 weeks notice. Number is number, lobster is lobster, but Gumi is a lobster. Gumi deserves a lobster. That's all I'm saying. Imagine how many Goomies you could feed with a single 2-pound lobster for $80. You could feed so many Goomies with that. Just saying. She would have lobster for at least like a week. Probably. Unless she ate it all. Which I wouldn't put it past her. She really does like lobster. I am Dai's mod team. Yeah, Kyra is kind of an MVP. My community is just luckily fairly chill. I don't know, the moment you look away from chat, your chat spirals. But also, Daishima, I feel like you foster like a lot younger of an audience than I do. Cause like your way of speaking to chat and your way of streaming is very like hyper and stuff. Is very attention grabbing, which is really good for algorithm, but also it attracts a lot of kids. And so I'll be in your chat and I'll see like the amount of kids and I'm like, wow, I don't know how she does it here. Kyra is the mitochondria of the Dai. Also, yeah, Kyra is mitochondria of any community that Kyra's in. Kyra's honestly kind of like in nutty. I was talking to Kyra and Kyra is in like 14 different discords of just like VTubers and then types simultaneously in like 5 conversations in all 14 of the discords. Kyra reads and types at the speed of light and I don't know how he does. how Daishima does it and how Kyra does it, because Daishima also types so fast and I get he tags me in Discord all the time and I have to like, his Discord is so fucking active, so I have to like every time I scroll up and he tags me and I scroll down initially and I'd spawn into the conversation and they're just talking about like balls or some shit and I'm like, how did we get here? What was I tagged in? Holy shit. I have started bonking more kids, getting a bit too big to let people slide by. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, the bigger you get, the more kids you get, unfortunately. Kids like tea and cooking, maybe there's hope in the next generation after all. Yeah, I mean, I feel like Daishima is just like super attention grabbing. So it's like, he can make the content super engaging and stuff. Oh no, Kyra must see me flirting with Rexy. Oh, I see it all the time. Kyra, I hope you know that even before you arrived in this community, I knew you flirted with Rexy because I saw it in Daishima's chat. Even before I was in Daishima's Discord, like, the VTuber I mod for has like 8 mods including me, and even though she's a little smaller than you, so we get at least like 3 or 4 of us at a stream. I don't know if either of my mods are here. I still do a lot of my own mod work because I feel like it's still handleable by me. Flirting is healthy. Is it? Is it? I think kids like the commands more than the cooking. Yeah, that's true. The commands in Daishima's stream are like really like engaging. It's been a long time since I've seen a non-command affected model. It's not a bad thing, just something I noticed. Yeah, I mean, Daishima's streams are like super engaging though. He's really energetic and really engaging and really like attention grabbing. So like you'll click into Daishima's stream and then you'll be like, oh holy shit. Like, not with his audience, but legal, huh? Yeah, don't flirt with your audience, please. I was only bald once today over the 4 hours. Yippee, that's an accomplishment. I mean, to be fair, Mana also gets balded quite a bit, so. Well, it's not like I actually flirt, just silly greetings. I normally spend my time answering questions. Yeah, I can't say anything. I look at the amount of VTubers I'm married to. Look at the amount of wives I have. I can't say anything about that. It's not even, I don't even consider that flirting. I just consider it like, oh yeah, we're married. Gumi is one of them. It's like a work wife, you know? Gumi is my work wife, but also my wife that I really want to be able to feed, and ensure that her fridge is stocked, so you should definitely buy her lobster. How many times can I make this a joke? One whole group of my Oshis are all married to each other as well. Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's what just happens as a VTuber. You end up with so many wives. Man. You end up just seeing another VTuber and they're super nice to you and you do things together and you're like, I love you. Lamau, was that the through line this entire stream? It has been a running bit, yes. Buy Gumi a lobster, do it now, do it! All the cute girls that do cute art are married. It's it. Oh my god, Gumi and I are both married and we are both cute. Well, I'm not cute, but Gumi is an extremely cute girl that does extremely cute art. And I do cute art as well. But I'm handsome, so. Oh, hi, Crystal! Hello! I hope you stock that fridge with something besides Mountain Dew shrimp. I have only made that shrimp once. Only once, okay? I don't even have Mountain Dew to do. Oh, speaking of food abominations, though, the Pilk stream is actually going to be on Monday. I gotta remind Annie about that as well. I think we're gonna do Pilk pancakes. I could do Pilk cake, but I don't think I will because I'm gonna use my cake mix for tiramisu. Why was that when I typed lob for the lobster emoji, the wolf emoji came up? I don't know. It's just got that lobster in them. Anyways, it's like 5 minutes until movie night, so I have to go. By the way, Twig, if you steal my grandmother's cookbooks, we'll throw hands. I'm stealing them. I'm at least making photocopies. I might not steal them, but I'll borrow them so that I can like screen copy them and then have them in my own thing. Happy birthday, Twig. I don't even know what you mean by that, but thanks. Thanks. CC, she said the thing anyways. But yeah, we're gonna find someone to raid. Now I'm just gonna be thinking whenever I do this. Let's see who's streaming. We can find someone to raid and be so silly and do silly things and watch a silly streamer. I don't think any of my friends are streaming. Oh wait, Hakuya's streaming. I don't know the game though. Oh shit! One of the Project Kawaii girls is doing her indie debut. Okay, after our conversation about Project Kawaii, I feel like we gotta support this. I will see you guys over there. The raid message is get twigged. I will see you guys on Monday. That is going to be the Pilk stream. We're gonna be making Pilk as a charity reward for raising $300 for the Trevor Project. Yes, remember our super successful thing that we did in October? Anyways, I will see you guys on Monday. Thank you guys for being here and chatting with me. It was a lot of fun. I will see you guys later.